Hi, in today's session we're going to talk about part 2 of cancer, and part 2 is all about viruses, and fundamentally there's just two that come to mind immediately: Epstein-Barr and hepatitis B. The immune system does at some point arise to the occasion. However, there are some viruses like the hepatitis B that will create cancer, as well as the Ebola and things of those categories that overwhelm the body before the immune system can even mount a response. So obviously one of the first things you want to do is really make sure your immune system is at optimal levels. And here are the nutrients to do that. They are essential, they're fundamental, they're in food, you should supplement them. I don't care what the government tells you. You know, they say that you shouldn't take anything over 10,000 IUs, or now I guess it's 2,500 micrograms. However, I would tell you to double that or triple that on a daily basis, because vitamin A, and I believe that they know this and maybe that's why they tell you not to take it, but vitamin A goes to your thymus gland and it helps mature your T cells to go out, your killer cells to go out and do battle with whatever invading force there is. That's number one. Number two, every mucous membrane that you have is nurtured by vitamin A. So it really is, on some levels, your first line of defense. And then, of course, you've got vitamin C. Now, there are some people curing cancer doing vitamin C intravenously. Of course, they may be doing 30, 40, or 50 grams. So in your case, if you're going to do it orally, see as much as you can take, which may be 8 or 10 grams a day. You'll know you're taking too much when you end up with diarrhea. And zinc is an integral part of the immune system. You know, I think the RDA is around 15. You may want to look at 30. You don't want to overload. And this brings me to another point. When it comes to your nutrients, I would suggest you take them 5 days on, 2 days off, or 6 days on, 1 day off. Always have a Sabbath. You know, if you could fast 1 or 2 days a week, that would be fabulous too. It would be in keeping with the creation. That's why 7 is the number of a cycle, but we're not going there right now. So viruses are a fundamental cause. Now, sometimes I've heard it said that inflammation is a cause of cancer. No, it is not. Inflammation is your body's way of saying something is amiss. Now, it could be amiss because the chemicals became an irritant, damaged some cells, and the immune system are overwhelmed, and so it's an inflamed area because too many bad cells. Could be a virus is attacking a joint. Again, a response, inflammation. Now, it may turn out that the area that was inflamed becomes cancerous, but inflammation is not, repeat, not the cause. Inflammation is your body's way of telling you there's something amiss. Now, one of the other things you can do for cancer, which I didn't mention in part 1, are proteolytic enzymes, because in the process of chemicals corrupting the cells, they also corrupt the manufacturing of protein. So on some levels, because your body runs on enzymes and proteins, so on some levels there may be mutated proteins that are the fundamental cause that begin to stimulate the inflammation, and then eventually it grows into cancer. The proteolytic enzymes will help to break apart those causatory, protein peptides, which are causing the inflammation, and thus reduce the inflammation very quickly. And for people that are dealing with cancer, they will generally take anywhere from 5 to 15 of the proteolytic tablets 3 to 4 times a day, because it does go after cancer and tumors. So something to think about. At any rate, Also, obviously, really, again, like I said in the last session, and I'll say it in all the sessions, think about those things that make you angry and see if you can't get them under control by understanding why they make you angry. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. Build your immune system. It's essential. And you can find the books, they're free, right here at kudateachings.org. Thank you. Have yourself a disease-free, virus-free, non-aggravating, inflammatory day. And don't let people get to you either. Okay? Take care and be well.